Let me get up. It is 9:30 in the morning here. Over there, it's 9:30 at night. That's why I'm doing this. I'll drink. Because I know some of you most of you should be up. Let's wait till we get some people in here. I don't know if I should put it this way or sideways because I can't read the comments. I gotta be able to read the comments. Super chat, live, top comments. Oh, there they are. We back. What's happening? How you doing, Anonymous? So, guys, today, this is what I do every morning. Sit in this it's not a hot tub. I wish it was. I think it blows maybe a little bit of warm water, but not enough. So, wakes me up. Michael's sleeping, of course. So today's gonna be a really good day because now my plans keep changing for the donation for this family. When I seen the entire family, I wanted to, let me see the comments. Sorry about my finger. How's Thailand? Amazing. So when I seen the family, my heart wants to give the entire family money, and I'm definitely giving the kids, but now I'm going back to the original plan of giving the father 1,000, but I don't know what it is, 40,000 baht, $1,000, and then we have enough, 300 or so, to buy tons of toys for the children in the village. So I'm going to bring the head of the house, the gentleman that we talked to. I'm going to bring him in his home by himself so nobody gets jealous or mad. Give him the money, and then we're going to distribute the toys to the children. You seen them have that dirty soccer ball and just living very poor. We couldn't raise enough to be able to do you just can't. It's hard to raise that kind of money to be able to give to entire villages. I'm not that big yet. One day maybe I will be. $1,000. Okay, 36. See, I was pretty close. And Mom's on the channel. I don't know if you've been seeing Mom, but we've been getting donations and giving it to homeless people and different things like that. So we're doing that on the channel. I have another channel, but you wouldn't like it. How is the now I'm talking to my mom, so you guys have to wait. How is the plant doing? The ghost pepper or the reaper? Me mine here. How's I have two plants, two Carolina Reapers that I'm growing. And how is the barbecue pit going? I've been wanting to know, but he doesn't know how to use that app. I text him, but he doesn't text back because I showed him how to use it, but I don't think he knows how to use it. So Michael's still sleeping. It's pretty early over here. And had hard raising money in a few days, need more time. Yeah, I get that. But the thing is, when people see the video, that's when they usually want to give money to do things like that. And when they seen the video, for some reason, I don't know if YouTube took it down or not, all the descriptions, all my formats to get the money was gone. So that was a problem. Because, you know, you have that time when they watch the video, the heartfelt video, from the time they say, I'm a donate. They don't watch the video and then say, I keep having to, I'll do it from this side. They don't watch the video and say, you know, 5 days later, oh yeah, that video, let me donate. They watch it and they do it then. And all the Venmo and stuff wasn't in there. Donated is $1,300. I think now it's like at $1,350. So we can give the father $1,000, which is right around 40,000 baht. They live in a tiny, tiny, tiny house. You can barely walk, not a shack. And there's 13 kids in there, and they had this old soccer ball. And we're gonna go in about, when everybody wakes up, we're gonna go in about probably 3 or 4 hours and start doing that video. So we reached that goal to be able, the original goal, 2.5 feet. Wow. The plants are 2.5 feet tall. I know you guys don't know that I like growing plants. I'm sure you think that's weird. So they're 2.5 feet tall, full of little peppers. That works on the pit when he can. Yeah, we got plenty of time for the pit. Does he have the thing built, the stand built to bring the pit? The thing he was building. You get your hair wet. I try. Try to get it wet. I go to, they got places over here I go to, and they shave my head. They do this. They shave how I want my beard. And they have this lady in Phuket that's really good at it. That's one I kind of want to go to, but that's a 35-minute drive. Also take $3.50 extra for seafood boil. Yeah, he finished that. Okay, that's cool. If he goes to the WhatsApp that I set up on his phone, he can take pictures and send it to me. Tell him to check that out, because I messaged him, but he didn't see anything. So with this channel, I plan on doing this type of stuff, all kind of stuff, like I told you guys. Me and Michael's going to the village today. We're going to have a translator with us, and she's going to be filming, so Michael can help hand out the toys to the children. He hasn't been in those videos yet, so we want to do that. Now everybody asks, where's Michael? He's fine. He's in the room. And got the passport. I know. Yeah, we got the passport, and it's so that was a relief. We both have our passports again now. I'm gonna do a video on that when we actually have them in our hand. Michael's passport is in Bangkok, but the lady that's been helping us so much, she took a picture of the passport and sent it to me, because I was like, when you get it, take a picture, send it to me. So I have some extremely good people helping me over here. I'm sure my mom likes to hear that. This one lady that lives in Bangkok, she goes above and beyond. She's she's the main worker at the first place we stayed at. And she's, like, I sent her money so she could get the money to start the process for the passport and pay for my train ticket. And she took a train to the train. It took about an hour and a half to do that, so because I couldn't pay for the train to get to Bangkok from here, because I couldn't fly. I didn't have a passport. So I know some people over here that I can count on. Like I can call. I got a guy that's an American that lives here that we talk to a lot. I make sure Michael has his number, and we got lots of people that can help you if you're in need. So Ba's in the house. I don't know if you guys know who that is, but that's the girl you see in the video. And Ba, my mom probably seen the video, and my mama, is in the chat. She probably don't understand what that means. So Google it. So what I'm gonna do with the channel is I want to go home for a couple of months, start working on. I have a barbecue pit. I mean a food truck type with a barbecue pit in it that I'm gonna start working on for a couple of months. Maybe I can do a festival or something to try it out, and then I am going to come back. Maybe not to here, but I want to go to Vietnam. These you might be surprised, but Michael don't even want to leave this place. This place is paradise, like for real. Every place you go, you just look at the beauty, the artwork of the greatest artist of all time. It is breathtaking, and you can't see it through pictures. You can't see it through video. You see it through your own eyes. I had to transfer plants into 4-gallon buckets that is better found at home. Yeah, we have favor with good people, good, honest people. I mean, I actually sent her money so she could get us a train ride to go back to Bangkok to deal with the embassy. So that was a good experience. Even losing the passport was a good experience, really, because we got to go on a first class train ride, which was you had your own beds and privacy. That's what makes it first class. But 12 hours, went to sleep, wake up, we're there. So that was kind of a good experience to do that. We did that there, then we did that coming back. Any tips on getting on Survivor? I might do a tip on getting on Survivor, but that would be on my other channel, Enhanced Survivor. ENHANTZED, Enhanced Survivor. I do all Survivor talk, and when I get back, I might stay long enough to watch Survivor, because I can't watch it in any other countries, because by the time I get back, it'll be 2 months and Survivor's going to start. So I might stay there to watch Survivor, do it on Enhanced, my players' performance, all my talk on Survivor. If I was home right now, I would be doing the challenge, because Survivors are on it in over there. It's Enhanced. No, it's ENHANTZED. Enhanced Reality. Trying to get to 2,000. Already got over 1,000 followers. Trying to get to 2,000 and get monetized before I get home. So then I have 2 channels, which is starting to become a lot of work, but it's easy to do it over here because it's that's it. Subscribe to Enhanced Reality channel. It's easy to do it here because there's so much to look at, so much to talk about. So the first place we went was a little wild. This place is called Lawai, but it's called Rawai, but they call it Lawai. I guess they pronounce things differently. Like Ba. I pronounce Ba, B-O-I, Ba. And then she's like, no, it's Ba. And I'm like, well, we're saying the same thing. She said it's P-O-R. That's poor. You don't say the P, you say the B. So I just still say B. So that's probably what I say. I'll probably just, nobody's gonna know how to pronounce it if I put her name as P-O-R. I'll just put B-O-I. It's easier. Ba. Or B-O-R. Bar. No, that's just whatever. So this is how this villa looks, and this place is let me see how much it was. This was 1,300 a night here, and I looked everywhere for no. This was 600. Yeah, I got it for 600 because I said I'm gonna stay for 15 days. So this is the best place for the price, and what's the pool is really nice. The rooms are clean, nice. So this is the best place to stay if you're on a budget. So it's 600 would be right around $24 a night or something like that. 20, yes. I have a thing on here that calculates it, but I could get pretty close. We need more Meemaw cooking videos, they say. When I get home, I got that too. So that's 3 channels. But when I get home, the Russell Hance channel is probably going to die down just a little bit because I wanted to do these type of videos. But the enhanced reality channel is going to explode because I'm going to start talking about reality TV stuff. And I'll do some stuff like I went live last night on the enhanced. Nobody knew about that because y'all don't most of y'all don't follow that channel. So that got building back to house. I got building back to house. I don't understand. He got built building back to house. He's working on the house. Literally used Sean's trailer. He didn't put the tank inside the concession stand yet, did he? What's good from Portland in the house? Got anonymous up in here. Why did you choose Thailand? I just chose. I watched a bunch of videos. If I could have watched it, I'm glad I used Thailand because I met so many good people. But not everybody's good people now. So 600, $15 a night. See, I said around 20. I'm getting there. $15 a night to stay here. It's beautiful, quiet. Nobody's here because they just lifted the COVID restrictions, so people are probably starting to book. What happened to Brandon's channel? Where I don't know what happened to Brandon's channel. You have to find out that. I don't follow what Brandon does. What's up? What's happening? So the channel's doing really good. Enhance is doing really, really good. I really think we're gonna get 2,000 followers. And that video I did with Michael, I mean, the video I did showing when Jeff says how bad I think you're really a bad guy. I watched that video, and when you see me and Michael sitting there, we're eating something in the living room, and it's kind of heartwarming because I remember what it was. We just received 1,000 views on the Russell Hance show for the first time, and we were excited. 1,000 views, and so we ate a raw onion, not apple, a raw onion uh, for for the fans, and I was like, wow, man. And now I have almost 1,500 on enhanced. The building that he was on the land. Oh, oh, he did that by himself. Jeez. I'm glad they got that building. I'm glad y'all got that building though, because that was important. We could take out the toilet, fix the floor, and fill it up with, whatever we need to put in there, the pots and or make it into something for your stuff to make it it's weatherproof. Yeah, I was worried about not getting that building back. That building costs way too much money not to get it back. Where did y'all put it? On the side of the house where I said by the generator? See, guys, this is the only time I can really talk to Mom because uh, she doesn't know how to use the apps, and I can text some people and some people I can't. I don't know what the deal is with that. What's happening? Should Survivor go back? Somebody leave me in the description. Somebody already did it once, but leave me in the description where, because they put the whole map of where they played Survivor. I want to see where they played Survivor, the town they played it, or the Providence they played it in, and I want to do I want to go there with Michael. We only have, I don't know, like 12. We only have like 10, 11 days left. So I want to go to that island and do a few things there. They don't have this in America. I'm addicted to this stuff. So if you can just put in the comment section, you'd have to do it probably after this. Just subscribe, watch a few videos enhanced reality, and I really love the channel. The difference, enhanced reality, that channel, I can be myself, because I tell people don't subscribe. Okay, let me see if I can screenshot what you just said. What island it was on. Hopefully I don't turn this thing off. Yeah. But I gotta find the exact location too. But the good thing about enhanced is I tell people, and I tell you, that I do not want people there that doesn't enjoy my channel. If you don't enjoy the channel and my content, there's no use to subscribe. It's a waste of everybody's time. I only want people that enjoy my content. It's worth it. If you subscribe and never watch, then that doesn't do anything. It just shows I have a subscriber. Just subscribe to Meemaw's channel. Subscribe to Meemaw's channel as well, because we're going to start doing some cooking stuff when I get home. Meemaw's Kitchen is the name of it. So let's see what she said. Yes, he almost. Meemaw says, my dad, he's older, way older, getting up there, and he does everything by himself. Like, it's crazy. Yes, he almost did it by himself. No, yes, he almost killed himself. It's on the side of the house by my bedroom. Okay. I don't know how he got it back there, unless it was dry. But that's a good place for it too. Is it square? And I'm sure it is. If it ain't, it's easy to do. Got another building at the house. Another whole building. I just subscribed to me, Mom. Appreciate it. She's got good videos. If you guys watch, we're gonna do some more cooking videos. Over here, I'm not into the Thai food, and Mom, you would not like it. You would absolutely hate it. But the Thai, like I was looking at the Thai fried chicken, it is some of the best chicken I've ever eaten. And I have a video with a Thai cook that cooked for us with the salmon. If you haven't watched that yet, and she cooked and she trained in uh, Japan for a little while, and her video, that food was good. The pasta and the fried rice here is different. The fried rice is not like Chinese fried rice. It's totally different, and they don't even use soy sauce. So it's almost like more of a blender. They do have spicy stuff here too, though. But I was shocked that the fried rice wasn't as good as I thought it would be. And the street food, you see all these YouTubers saying how amazing street food is over here. That street food sits in the sun all day. And it just sits there. And me and Michael tried it, but we just tried the chicken and some vegetables. And then I see a whole thing full of shrimp, just water in it, melted ice. The stuff is, I mean, I did go to that when I went to street food just the other day, and I got fresh. I seen them just take the chicken out the thing. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to try this. And it was delicious. I brought some for Michael, and he was like, wow, this is good. Because I had some street food the other day. We did the street food video, and then when we ate the chicken, it was cold. The food's always cold. And actually, Mom likes the food cold, and when I was eating the chicken, I'm like, man, this is good chicken. So if this was right out the fryer and hot, happy birthday to my father. Happy birthday to your father. Happy birthday. Is he watching? Today's your birthday. Let's see. Have you had pad thai? I've had pad thai. Michael likes, what is that? What is that? They put an egg on it. It's real popular here. The Mark guy, the Mark that has that famous restaurant, that famous YouTuber Mark Wines or whatever, his had a weird flavor to it. It was okay, but I was like, man, I could see how if it didn't have whatever this is that I taste in here, it would be good. But Mike started eating that pakapao. It's called pakapao, and it's like stir-fried beef with rice and then an egg on top. Michael, he likes it. So far, he likes it best in 7-Eleven. This place over here is a fly heaven. They got flies everywhere, and they landing on that food that's been sitting there. Some vendors have little things, and they keep them away. That keeps the flies away. You have to go to, if you go to the food vendors, you have to go to the busy ones. You can't go to the ones like the street food. You go to the busy street food because that food goes fast. Or you watch and you sit there and you wait till they take it, right when they take it out. You say, oh, I want that one. When we're coming home, I think our flight, I'm not sure, but I think we go to, I think the 24th we go back to Bangkok to get ready to come home. We stay 3 days in Bangkok at a nice place with a pool top just to relax and wind down from all this. And then we cut 20, that's the 24th, 6th, 7th. We stay there. I think I come home with either the 27th or 28th. And then that's going to be another disaster flight. I don't care if I have to pay $1,000 more. I'm not flying. I'm not traveling for 72 hours again. That was ridiculous. I stayed in 3 different hotels. I stayed in a hotel in Finland. They cost 250. I slept 6 hours there. It costs $250 a night. Finland is super expensive for everything, and I don't know why. I mean, this is the type of place that should be super expensive. So I will never be visiting Finland. Sorry, guys. Helsinki. It's just too expensive. And the experience was weird too. It's just, I don't understand what. I've already been to Finland. So I could check that off my list. I don't have to stay there now. Just want to say you're a huge fan. I appreciate that. I actually had, if you see the video, I've had fans that recognized me. That was kind of cool. Oh, and somebody bought a buff, another buff. I know you mailed the first buff, but they bought a buff, and I need Seth to get in touch with me when he wakes up, because it'll be 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night here, so we can get that buff sent off. It's another buff. We sent, you sent the buff through mail, easy. But we're sending it through eBay, which means we have to print out a thing to put on there with their address, showing that eBay we printed it out and we mailed it. That's how they track it. So we have to get that sent out some way. I'm emailing the guy, and hopefully he watches this, saying I apologize for the delay. I'm in Thailand. It's hard to do this. And I can't even pay my truck payment because I've been trying to pay my truck payment, and you can't dial out a 1-800 number from here. I try to email them, no response. I tried to, I called T-Mobile, and T-Mobile called them for me, and we couldn't get in touch with them. So I'm going to tell Seth something about the truck, and then he's going to tell you, and I'm just letting you know that that's going to be okay when I say that, when you find out. Because when I get home, I'm going to pay all the payments. I'm going to probably be 2 months behind. So that's another thing you guys need to do. If you come to Thailand and stuff, I have my credit cards and stuff. I push it on my bank and it pays. But my truck note's different. I have to call in and press 1 and this and all that stuff, and it's not automatically out my bank. So we need to take care of that, because they'll come get the truck, and I only have like a little bit left to pay on it. Which buff is it? But he has to. I'm gonna have to send him my Venmo information. I'll send that all to Seth. I've been talking to him. But if I can do that, see, I don't know if I can even. It's just hard to do everything. So if you guys decide to travel, what you do is you pay your bills. If you travel for a long time, you don't even start saving your money until you pay those bills like 2 months ahead of time. So you don't have to worry about that. I should have paid 2 months on my truck, because now I'm having trouble with that. All right. Well, you need a truck when you're king. I thought about getting rid of the truck and giving it back, but you pay so much for something. I figured I'd just, finish paying it off. Appreciate that, Johnny. Johnny just became a member for 5 months. That's what it says. You are now a member for 5 months, Johnny. So I don't want to go home and then all of a sudden not have a truck. I want to pay for it, but I can't until I get home. I've tried and I've tried. I woke up early, got on my laptop, tried to get to Santander, tried to call them, can't call them. It's only 1-800 numbers, and you can't call 1-800 numbers out of here. So what I'm thinking, what we need to do, well, I'll tell Seth, and then he'll tell you. I don't want to. We know Johnny cool like that. Mama, people donate money for me on here. That's they donate money and help me out with the channel and whatever. The police here, the mandate, the mask mandate is now done, unless you're in crowded places like malls or stuff like that. But they still wear their mask on their moped when they're driving, and to me that's very weird. Let me put this. I'm gonna put this somewhere else. This guy's swimming. I don't want my phone to get wet. So the mask mandates, and we got pulled over. Me and Michael got pulled over, and I actually got the footage because our cameras were rolling, and I was like, well, why you pull this over? You get pretty dang nervous when you get pulled over by the cops in a country like Thailand for some reason. And he pulled us over, and I'm like, he said, you have to wear your mask. And I guarantee you, even if the mask mandate is over, they still will pull you over, because then what you do is you can follow straight to the police station and you pay them money. And that's what they do. And every single person in the police station was a Falun, and that means a foreigner. Most of them, not most of them, all of them white. And then you see the regular locals driving without helmets, without masks, just passing the cop. They have a point over here that me and Michael know, and we go around that point now, but that's what they want. They just want money from foreigners. They think that they can pay it. So we got pulled over, and I had to pay $50 for nothing, for not wearing. No, I don't think they gave me a ticket for the mask because they couldn't. They gave me a ticket for not having a Thailand driving a motorcycle license. So they stop you because they know you don't have a Thailand license. But they ran motorbikes for everybody. Everybody. Some places you got to give your passport to get a motorbike. Over here, that's in Patong. Over here in Lawai, you just put a deposit, like $75, which is 300 baht. Probably not, but somebody's gonna tell me. Anything on Rob C. Landing podcast? Is Rob C's letting his podcast go? I don't understand what's going on there because I'm not catching up with that. if Rob did something like that, trust me, he got a pretty little penny for it, and it's the best time to do it because he's probably upset. I mean, he knows Survivor's about to be over the direction it's going in. So if you can sell it, you better sell it now. That's why I have 2 channels. That's why I'm doing this kind of stuff on the channel, and it's starting to grow. We're starting to get more. The subscribers that don't want to watch the channel, they leave, which is fine. You don't like the content, leave. But we still are above the amount of subscribers that I had when I came here. And I used to get 4 and 5, maybe 600 views on my views here in Thailand. Now I'm starting to get 15, 16, 100 views. So people are starting to get adapted to it. That's all I really want. Appreciate it, Brian, for the 5-month member. I appreciate that. Is Mike ready to come home? Mike isn't even ready. Mike's having fun. And you know how Mike is. He sits in his room all the time, most of the time. So I'll be like, Mike, you want to come? Nope. He sit right here. He watches his little thing on his TV, and he sits in a pool, goes swimming, or he has a spot that he goes to, and he just sits there and chills. Oh, this is getting hot now. This phone might be getting hot. See if I can find a shady spot. So no, Mike's he's having fun. I asked him the other day, "You ready to go home?" He said no. So I think by the next 15 days we'll both be ready to take a vacation from the vacation. And I'm gonna have to immediately work on the tiny house, or at least go buy a bed, because I know I don't have a bed in the tiny house, because that's where I'm moving in when I come home. Willie is not in the tiny house anymore, right? So I'm gonna have to start working on that. Maybe get an AC for it, a newer one, a smaller one that saves more money, and then just start working on that. So no, Michael's having a good time. There are a few times I'll tell you when we get home that I'm gonna do a video on it. The girls around here, there's good and they're bad all over the world, but it's just heartbreaking what they do. If you go to a club or something, or a restaurant, all restaurants are basically the clubs, and go eat. But I'm gonna do a video on that later on this channel. The beds over here, and Michael keeps saying what Meemaw would like or not like. Like they got something called a tuk-tuk. The traffic here is insanely dangerous. That's why when I read that the number 1 cause of death in Thailand is motorbikes, and they are dangerous. You have to be super cautious and careful, and you still can get in an accident. I've already seen 2. One, a lady on the side of the street. I don't know if I can use the B word. Back, didn't look like she had a helmet on, and it looked like she was in some trouble. Appreciate the membership for 4 months. Glad you guys are having a good time. Appreciate that, Lost Guy. We lost a lot of members for some reason. Maybe because, I don't know. Maybe I'm not doing enough lives for the members, but I'm gonna start doing more lives on both channels. I ain't about to skydive off a building, that's for sure. No, you can get a cheap mattress at Sam's. Yeah, I gotta get a mattress because these are the things you would hate. You would absolutely hate over here. I need to do my video on when we went to Fifi PP Island. Absolutely beautiful island. But that island is not made for older people. You have to jump out of the boat. They hold the boat. They go on, or try to climb down this little ladder, and then jump in the boat. It's so much work to get from one place to the other. We actually hiked. They say, oh, the best point to see everything is up there. So I was like, okay. So we hiked. It's spelled Phephe, but they call it PP, not Fifi. We had to hike up this mountain, and it literally took 2 hours to hike up straight up a mountain. And the next day, my legs were shaking, like I couldn't. And then I got a fever, like it's way too much. You have to be young to go to PP Island, because it's too much work to get from one place to the other. The only place you would like is this one right here, in a hotel that we stayed in. If you watched the video when I said this is the most comfortable hotel I've been in. They have a fan in there. It's super cold in there. Very comfortable bed, they take care of you like you a king, and you can get to everywhere you want to get. It's not hard to get to. Now, PP Island is beautiful, but I wouldn't recommend it for an older couple. And if you're handicapped and need a wheelchair or something, that's it. You can't go. And then Michael said that about that too. He said, Mima would hate this. I'm like, she went. And then you have to drive. When you get there, you drive up to your villa. You sure don't want to walk every day up and down the villa. I mean, but you gotta drive up this villa, and then it's like you hold on for dear life. There's not safety. They don't think about safety here. Safety does not come first. Have you been asked to do? I haven't been asked to do any shows lately. I see a lot of former survivors are starting to do some shows, but I ain't checked my emails with all that, so maybe. Sounds like a torment. It's beautiful, but you would have been, if I ever get a villa here, which you can get a place here for $50,000 with a pool, 2-bedroom, and own it for like a vacation house or something. But I would do it here. This is the best place in Thailand. Hawaii is the best place to come in Thailand. It's expensive when it comes to other Thailand things, but it's cheap when it comes to American stuff. Like me and Michael eat every day. We go eat. We get not just 2 dishes. We get 2 appetizers, 2 dishes, 2 drinks, and we eat for about $15. And that's considered expensive here. Maybe $17, $18, something like that. I don't know if I want to do The Bachelor. That one sounds like a disaster for sure. Actually, Sydney, she's going to the Philippines pretty soon. There are some old school survivors taking gigs. Yeah, no, I'm seeing the survivors doing. I don't know why they think that some of these people that are on these shows are good content. I mean, some people that they're picking for these things, like Is it just because you think they're going to bring more viewers? What is that one they got about the snake? Who's the snake? Like, why wouldn't they call me for that? You know what I mean? Because everybody would think I'm the snake. Snake in the grass, yeah. I mean, you got people like Sari in there. You got to do physical things. She can't do physical things. You know, it's a lot of. I just sometimes I don't understand. She's great for Survivor. But sometimes I don't understand how they choose these people they choose, and they all want PC. You know, they all want people that's easy to control. Yeah, Tyson's on the challenge. Easy to control. They they say when you say jump, they just say how high. They don't give them any problems, and that's bringing down reality TV. You need people like me. They need people like me. Yeah, they're boring people that's just not that exciting. Why don't you do that house? Remember that house that they did a long time when Johnny Fairplay was in that house? Forgot what it was, but they put a bunch of people in a house. I think Jerry was even in there. If they did something like that, put a house and just put a bunch of really mindset people in that house, like I don't know if Evil Dick could do it, but people like that, me, him, Fairplay, people that Sugar, Korean. Can you imagine if you nobody gets voted off? You're just staying in the house. Can you imagine if there's what kind of TV that would be? What was that show called? They had what's her name that passed away? The preacher's wife. She was on that show too. But they do these shows, Snake in the Grass, and it's like they put people on it that can't make good TV. The Real World. Was that it? Or was that the Traveling? No, it's not The Real World. Wasn't The Real World. I don't think it was The Real World. Maybe it was. Yep. Johnny, I agree, but the villain role is all but gone. Why are they doing that? I don't understand why they're doing that. Reality TV became reality TV because of the villains. That's a fact. Now, it wasn't Road Rules. Yeah, that's the Traveling stuff. They were in a house. The Faye lady, something Faye Baker. Faye Baker. She was in there. I don't know if, I think Fairplay was in there. That guy, that porn store was on there. I don't know if Jerry, but I think Jerry might have been in that house. I don't remember the name of the show. I met one Australian that recognized me. I met people from Hong Kong that lives in Hong Kong that recognized me, and that's it. I didn't have nobody recognize me for 30 days, and I was like, I wonder if somebody's gonna. I just was curious. I was filming a video. You seen it? And those kids recognized me. Also was on the show with, I can't see now my big names. They just need a better show. They need better shows than Snake in the Grass. What is that? And they're all gonna flop. They're all gonna flop because the surreal life, that was it. Some of you might not remember it, but it was a show. That's when the reality TV was good. I want them to do the Surreal Life again, and put a bunch of some famous people in there, but not all, and put people that that have problems with each other. Can you imagine if Sugar and Corinne in the same house together for a month? They'd go insane. Hey Russell, just found your YouTube channel last week. Wow. I've been on here for 4.5 years, trying to get the word out. Your biggest fan, appreciate that. Had no clue you had a channel. It's been I don't know. I mean, I gotta do something to get that out there to let people know I have a channel. But I have 2 channels now. I do some travel stuff on here, some fun stuff, some charity stuff where I do the work. I give homeless people money and buy toys for children. But I have another channel you need to subscribe to called Enhanced. That's ENHANTZED, Enhanced Reality. And that's the one where I'm going to talk mostly Survivor stuff. Like I said, I wish I was there because I wanted to watch the challenge with, I want to see, I know Tyson's on it. They got some big boys on there. Let's see how Tyson could fare with guys like that. And how come they didn't call Jonathan for that? What's up with that? Isn't that weird? Why didn't they call Jonathan for that? Jonathan should have been on that show. Jonathan would have dominated every single person there. That might be why. If it's pure physical challenges, shoot. Tyson has won the first 2 challenges. Wow. He's in trouble then. Because as soon as they can vote him out, they're probably going to. What kind of challenge was it? Eating the fastest pie? Tyson's been beasting the show, but only 2 episodes so far. I'd love to be talking about that, but I can't. He probably still recovering. He lost a lot of weight and muscle mass. That's not good. Let's say they're not going after Survivor players. That's the ones they should be going after, because most people don't realize strategic Survivor players, especially the strategic ones, those are dangerous. They're probably going after the big guys that they can beat, even though Tyson won the first 2. Running, jumping in the water, going up a ladder, getting a ladder, jumping back in the water, then bringing them to, you see, sounds like a real fun challenge. No Jonathan. Jonathan back to 260. How do you think that happened? You could tell Jonathan was on something. He gets off the show. He starts back his routine, and he gets big again. I can't believe my plants are so big. I'm growing some Carolina Reapers, and they weren't looking too good at one point. And I started growing them last summer, so they went all through winter. So I've been babying them. I put them in if it's too cold, we bring them in the house, but keep them in this with a lamp above them for all summer long. Bring them in the house, and then as soon as we could take them out, we took them out. Looked like they were dying, starting to fade a little bit, but then when I left, I just asked Mom to try to. I'm gonna can them. We're gonna can, like, pickle Carolina Reapers. I'm gonna put them in small drawers, and I'm gonna give them away as Christmas gifts. It's gonna be like, you want something spicy? Here you go. This swimming pool, they got another swimming pool that I'm gonna probably do a live on. I'm gonna get 2 days. I did it already with Michael on one of them, but I like to go there and stay a couple of days every once in a while. The comfortable place I was talking about, and it's only $50 a night. So I'm like, okay, we can stay 2 nights, and I go there for the pool. Angela Rumor from Big Brother is the best female by far from the challenge, and Tyson is for the guys. Wow. Angela. I'm trying to remember. Is she that real pretty girl that was on there? And Sarah from Survivor's the second best. It's only been 2 episodes. Let's see what happens. So the Reapers, they're actually growing they're growing. If they grow big enough before, or if they grow where you think they need to be pulled, take them all off and can it. Put them in the little cans, the small cans, because I want to can them all. I don't want them just to die. So once they get big enough, I think they have to be red, I think, and I think they get about that big. And then we're gonna can them and just, give them away to everybody, because they can just keep growing. Pickled Carolina Reapers. Oh, she was I was a pole vaulter. Bet you didn't know that. Maybe I can get enough Carolina Reapers to where I can give away on a live, like do a contest, because those things aren't easy to grow, guys. I've been growing this sucker for a year at least. When wintertime comes around, hopefully we'll be able to pick them and save the plant for the next time. We'll do it all over again. So guys, anytime you guys want to support the channel, you know how to do it. You can when you support the channel, that's supporting me. When you donate to the charities, that's them. They get that money. And I give them all the money. I give them everything. Only money I use for it is it's going to cost me like 600 baht to get there and back for a cab. And then if we get something to eat or something like that. But if you want to support this channel, then the only way to do it is donate by super chats and stuff like that. Or I haven't really put anything in the description like PayPal and Cash App or stuff like that. I never did that here on this channel. I've been learning for a long time how to use all this stuff. But it's going to get better and better. I mean, I have 40,000. I talked about this live on Enhanced Reality last night when I came home. I have a video, the last 2 videos I posted, I have 40,000 people on the Russell Hantz Show. And the last video got 1,400 views, which is good when I'm talking Thailand. I know for a fact, I have some videos on Enhance. If I put them on the Russell Hantz Show, it would get 10,000, 15,000 views, easy. But I'm trying to do this. You know, I want you guys that like to talk about reality TV or just reality stuff that I do in my life. I might throw a video in there like this, but it's mostly going to be the challenge, maybe some Big Brother, Survivor. And like I said, I probably won't come back to somewhere like this until Survivor's over, because I need to cover this season of Survivor on Enhanced. So anyway, maybe 1,700. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I looked at it last night. But last night I had something like 1,400 views when I have 40,000 people. And then on Enhanced, I have like 1,400 subscribers, and I got 1,500 views. So I'm like, I got more views than I have subscribers, which is a very, very good thing. That means everyone, that's why I keep saying, I don't want you to subscribe to my channels unless you want good content and watch. If you don't like this kind of content, then I understand. So that means over there on Enhanced, everybody's watching. Everybody that's subscribed is watching. That was just... So you think by the time I'm home they'll be ready to pick, and then we can can them? See, Meemaw's in the chat. You'll go follow her channel. We're gonna start doing some cooking stuff when I get home. So Meemaw's Kitchen. Try to get her 1,000 so we can get her monetized, where she can make she lives off of retirement, and maybe we could get her to make a little bit of money, for some extra money. And then I see that in Finland, Helsinki, Finland, and Russia are having problems, and we're supposed to fly. I don't know if they're going to reroute our flight or not, but we go through. It's funny, when I was watching the flight, because we went around Russia, we definitely went around Ukraine, and it came all the way back up. It was like, man, we're going the wrong way, guys. They don't fly through Russia, which is probably a good idea. No, I don't mean Ukraine. I mean Finland and Russia they are upset that they're trying to become in the Union. So Helsinki is on the border of Russia. Yes, Ukraine's in a war with Russia. I get that. But now Russia is putting troops on the border of Finland, of Helsinki. So if there's sort of conflict while I'm here, they would have to give me another flight because I stop in Finland. So they trying to mess. I don't think they will. I don't think they'll mess with them because they'll get tore up if they mess with Finland. Because I'm telling you, I've read some things about Finland. They say they have one of the biggest armies in that area, like around Russia. What is that? They said they had one of the biggest, Finland, and they have another country. Is it Poland? And they don't know. Over here, guys, man, I've been on 2 planes so far, just short flights. When I went and visit Ba, and then when I went and got the pass, no, 2 times when me and Michael got on little planes, and then when we went and visit Ba, man, when they land these planes, they just throw them on the ground. It's like, bam! Michael looks up at me like, man, these pilots over here, they need to take a few more lessons. I did not figure out how to add moderators, but I'm gonna probably try. I got so much to do today. We're going to that specific family today, so we're doing that. We're doing that video. That video will probably be released hopefully tonight. Y'all can watch that. 8 o'clock tonight would be 8 o'clock in the morning for you. So I try to release videos from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock. That's where I want to release videos because those are the best times. It's early for y'all. So I'm going to try to finish the video with that family. That video is going to be good. That's going to be a good video because it's just so, they need so much. The guy said he makes 50, he told me how much bought, but it turned out to be $50 a month. And the only way he can do that is through finding plastic bottles and cans and just going through trash. It's the only way. Because the government don't help them over here, guys. They get no help from nobody. They are on their own. And they work till they die. If you watch the video of that old lady, what she was doing in that cart, them bags were full of plastic bottles. And then I went to the village and I tried to pick up one of them things, and it was heavy. And I'm like, well, how much is this about? And he said about $1. $1. For all that work, for this heavy bag? So they had that old lady working. She looked like she was 80 years old, maybe 90. And they're hard workers over here. And the women over here, they're strong. If you can understand, I don't know if some of you guys can get this, but this is the only way I can describe all the women over here. First of all, they got their own place, they do their own thing, super independent, but they're the strongest / submissive women I've ever met in my life. So that sounds like a pretty good combination to me. Your grandmother was the same way. My mom's the same way. Strong / submissive. But you can get, it's crazy. Sometimes it's embarrassing. Like I'm sweating. I sweat so much over here. I'm starting to get used to it though. And then all of a sudden, Ba walks away, and then she goes get something, buys something, and then she comes back. She takes my hat off, and she starts wiping me down with a wet rag. And I'm like, I'll do that. Like if we're in America and they do that, it's normal over here. But I'm like, no, I'm fine. I can do that. And then she has her own. She does nails, spectacular. That's why you see most Asian people that do nails and that kind of thing. They're spectacular at their work. I said, you should do your own salon. Not only that, they do eyelash extensions. It looks like an operation when they're doing it. And they make hardly anything doing that. Over here, if they went to a town I live in, if Ba moved to Texas and I opened a shop that did nails and extensions and waxing and stuff like that, they pay $150 to get their nails done over there. Over here, they pay $20, and then she gets like $5. So where I live, you're gonna get some people over here pay. I mean, in Mount Bellevue, they pay. All right, good night. Tell Dad try to check his app that I sent him. I'll send him another message so he can send me pictures of the pit. I just want to know, is the pit, he has the round part of the pit, is the box, is it connected yet? Does he have that connected? I don't know how he's going to do that. But I know he's going to get it done, but if he's by himself, it's just so hard to do. It's so heavy. Easily 150, if not more, for perfect nails. Ba has a rich boy. If she has a rich boyfriend somewhere, then he's probably upset watching these videos. But when I seen her work, I'm like, girl, you can make so much money. The only problem is finding, and she works, it's weird how they do over here. They work they only get, she gets 4 days off of a month. So she gets 1 day off a week, that's it. And if she wants to take, it's messed up how they do them here. If she wants to take off, like she wanted to take off to see me when I flew over there, she wanted to take 4 days off, she had to pay them money so she could take off. And she hardly makes any already. I'm like, what do you have to pay them? She said 2,000 baht a day. 2,000 baht? Like $70? I said, you need to make your own salon and give people day off. Like, you treat your, they just do it too. They work. Like, she has to pay them to take off. And she only gets 1 day off a week. There's a few things I would do different if I had that kind of business here. Number one, you take care of your people. If you take care of your people, Thai people don't understand a lot when it comes to business. You take care of your people, you get the best. If you put a schedule out there and you give everyone 3 days off a week and you rotate it, and they'll think it's the best job in the world. And then you'll get the best nail people and eyelash. I never even heard of an eyelash extensions, but they do eyelash extensions, like hair extensions. They don't just put those things on your eye. They do the real deal here. It looks like real eyelashes. And I don't even think they do that. I mean, they may do that, but if somebody opened a clinic in Mount Bellevue, where I'm from, you're gonna make tons of money. Bring Bob back with you. If I did, I'm opening a nail salon. Can you go live at the club? I'm gonna do a. This isn't Patong. This place isn't like it over there, but I'm gonna do one walkthrough again. That's it. But because I watched my last walkthrough at the clubs, and it wasn't that good. I'm gonna just do a walkthrough through the whole thing. I'm gonna go around and walk back the other way, and I might go in one and then stop it there. Maybe talk to some. You can't talk. I have to mute everything and put my own music in there because you get demonetized. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people here, but yeah, nails, and I don't even know how much you pay for eyelash extensions, but you would probably think you pay over $100 for sure. I mean, she sent me pictures. They got tape here, they got tape here. It's like that. I'm like, ah, dang, you look like you're about to operate on that girl. They put their gloves on and they start little bitty tweezers on their each eyelash. Okay. No firebox zone. Michael cleaning pool. Somebody over there? Well, he ain't even up yet. I don't know if my phone's gonna stop because it's getting hot out here now. It cost $7 for the eyelash and glue, and $220 plus for the lashes. $220 for eyelash extensions? Is that what they pay? I guarantee I'm gonna find out what they pay. I'm gonna ask her. They sure don't pay that here. Cop 'em, cop. Who is that at the end? At the end there? I don't know. Most people don't rewatch my lives because it's just too long. They're always too long. Yeah, so today we're doing that. We're doing our little adventure. Swim across the pool. Let's see. Let me go on the other seat. Let me see. I don't want to film. I don't want to film people. So I'm gonna turn this around. Show y'all guys the pool. Hopefully this thing don't fall, because I already got a message on here that it was that it was, I gotta put my hat on because my head get too burned. I'll show y'all what it looks like around here. Hold on. Let me get around here. So that's the villas. Can't really swim across it, but they're cleaning up. The other villas, all the villas are, you open your door and you're right by the pool. Uh-oh, it's getting deep for me. You know I'm not too tall. And my phone, can't get the phone wet. This is the only thing I got to do this stuff. Where is everyone? Everybody's still scared. Everybody's still scared of COVID. I'm at a standstill, guys. Well, how deep is it right now? I'm 5'6", so I have to hold on to the side because I don't want to go underwater because I have my camera. Yep, it's definitely so far. Let me see. Yep, probably 6 foot at this point. Maybe 7 foot. So like I said, guys, the only way I get anything, because I don't take anything from the donations from when we give to people. I just think that's wrong. So if you want to support my channel, I'm going to put the link in this description for my PayPal, my Venmo, and my Cash App. And if you want to support this channel and me without me, Sadikap, without, you want to support this channel with me, because I do give everything else, so I don't get that money, then I'm going to put my PayPal and stuff in this subscription and on this channel. I haven't done that yet, but that's the best way to do it, because and you can I like the stuff, Johnny. You do a lot of the. I like to see the, when people donate $1 or Johnny donate $100 or something like that. It's fun to see that on here, but I think YouTube gets like 30% of that, which is bull. So on the other side, they have the same. What's weird about this, guys, is the way they have it set up here, like right here. This is just a tile. There's nothing in between it. Like it's easy to cut yourself. Oh, I put my phone in the water. You do not need a wet phone. Yeah, they take 30%. So, but I like to see it. It's fun to see, but I rather, just I put the Cash App and stuff in the description. And I'll do that in a little bit when I'm finished with this. If you want to support the channel and help me be able to travel more, because this is getting expensive, and I know it's going to get really expensive. I'm definitely going to have to maybe do a house or something before I can go to Vietnam, and that's where I want to go next. So this is the pool. So yeah, I'm in the shade now, so that's good. Thought these things supposed to be kind of water resistant. So let me see. 30%, man. I heard that, but hearing it from you that's messed up. Wish we travel like you do. Well, this is really my first time. Well, a couple of times, but I've only been to places in the U.S. when I travel. But I want to travel. But the only way I can do that is with a successful YouTube channel. I have to make money with YouTube to be able to travel because I don't have any other income right now. So, like I said, I'll put my links in the description, and you can PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, but make sure you write on there it's supporting the Russell Hantz Show or supporting Enhanced, whatever, supporting the channels instead of donating. Like if you put this is for donations, then I'm gonna use that for donations and not and not for me. So that's all I got, guys. I know it's getting late there. I'm gonna put those things in the descriptions. That's the first time I ever said that on this channel to support me. Usually you guys just like super chat and stuff like that, which I appreciate that too. It's fun to see. That's why I like that. It's fun to see, especially when we do it like we did it in the bar and those girls were like, what? They turned out to be freaking nutcases. But anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. I appreciate you guys sticking around, talking to me. I'm gonna put the links in the description. And that's all I got for you. And yep, and we're gonna do more. And I ain't been able to sleep lately. My throat's been hurting me, so I've been waking up early. So I'll do this live, come live and talk with you guys and tell y'all what's going on. And say if you want Russell to drink, put drinks on donations. You put whatever you want on donation. When I do a video, I'll be like, this is for my boy Johnny. He told me to do a shot of tequila, so I have to do it. So whatever you want, if you want to support me or just having fun, or just say this is for your travels, just put it in the description. I don't, I kind of want to do a video on that. I know that this is a live. Nobody's going to watch this whole thing, but kind of want to do a video on that, but I don't want to sound too needy, You start sounding needy and desperate, I don't want to do that. I don't want to sound like that. That's not who I am. Now, the donation thing, when I donate to the kids, that's easy. Donating to people that need the money, for me, I don't care if you think that that sounds, it's not fake, it's real, 100% go to the kids. It's not a charity, because that would probably be illegal. It's just me giving to people that need the money. But if you want to give to this channel, it's different. So I might do a video on supporting this channel. I don't know when. Maybe I do it at home or something. So if I could get some donations, I'll be like, the flight costs $1,500 to get back to Ba. I need help with that donation. And maybe I can get help. But, because I like to do things, I pay for things on my own, guys. I sold that letter so I can do this type of thing, and we spending a lot. Plus, I have bills at home I have to pay. So, that money for that letter is basically gone. But I used it to do a bunch of different things. I used it to, me and Michael's having an amazing memory that we'll never, ever forget. And I used it to build a whole new channel, the Enhanced Reality, and to show you guys on the Russell Hantz Show that you still can enjoy things I do and the content that I do. You still can have fun and watch fun stuff. Some stuff you might not like. If you don't like it, just don't watch it. Don't unsubscribe. Just don't watch that particular video. Sideways. So that's what I'm going to do right now, guys. I'm going to leave you guys alone. Check the description. And keep hope alive.